Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. I will be covering everything for this Venus in Cancer, which will be making a square to the nodes of fate, which are the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. I will be using this deck to pull some cards, but first I would like to say, for those of the mutable signs of Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, this is for you. With the nodes of fate in Aries, the North Node in Aries, the South Node in Libra, and then Venus is in the sign of Cancer. Well, this could be occurring for you in any way that if you are, depending on what your rising sign is, but to your sun signs, well, this will be making a square to things that where you're feeling independent, self-aware, trusting your impulses, having courage, constructive self-interest, moderation in giving, and self-nurturance. But I'm going to first read to you what the nodes are. From Jan Spiller's book, Astrology for the Soul. What are the nodes? The nodes of the moon are not planetary bodies. They are points formed by the moon's orbit around the Earth, intersecting with the Earth's path around the sun. The direction of the nodes is counterclockwise. The North Node is the ascending node, the point closest to our North Pole, and the South Node is the descending node, the point closest to the South Pole. They are always 180 degrees apart. Some astrologers use the true node calculation, which takes into account the actual wobbling of the moon's orbit. And some astrologers use the mean node, which does not take the wobbling into account. I, Jan Spiller, this author, as do I, use the true nodes. The true node and the mean node positions are never more than 1 degree and 45 minutes apart from each other. So, as I was stating before, we have the North Node in Aries, the tendency attributes to develop are independence, self-awareness, trusting one's impulses, having courage, constructive self-interest, moderation in giving, self-nurturance, tendencies to leave behind. These are from the South Node. Seeing oneself through others' eyes, as Libras mostly do. Debilitating selflessness, being Mr. or Mrs. Nice, obsessive attachment to fairness and justice, codependence, attachment to external harmony. So you may feel a lack of identity when you're focused too much on the Libra energy side of things and Libra energy of things, of the harmony versus self-sacrifice. You may vacillate or have indecisiveness, be indecisive, risking others' judgment. Your needs, there's a sense of identity. You need to have your own sense of identity and self-awareness. Grow, you need to gain recognition for yourself and recognize that you are an individual and you do not have to be in the herd or the group mentality or identifying yourself as I am with my partner, and or my partner is this and so am I. You are an individual yourself. You need to be more self-disciplined. You need to learn fairness and self-assertion, Pisces. Cancer, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, self-assertion, Pisces. Sagittarius, you really don't have a problem with that self-assertion. But Virgo, you're more self-assured too, at most times. And Gemini, yeah, just you need to learn some boundaries here. And to avoid conflict. And there may be a fear of commitment, some selfishness, trusting in yourself and trusting in your own abilities. And I'm going to share with you this chart right now when I can get it up and going. Give me a second here, and I will do that for you now, and we will share. We will start with Gemini first, since that's the first mutable sign. We have Gemini. Well, you may have to be, this may be difficult for you, Gemini. The North Node is in your 11th house of friends. You need to learn to be individual from your friends. You may be more inclined to be more creative than trusting your friendship. There's trusting yourself with your friends who do not who are saying this is you when you know for certain that you are not you are not the group. You love to be in a group settings, but you need to trust yourself, be self-aware of you, trusting who you are as an individual. You are not your friends. You are not your groups. That is only one part of you. And you are also creative. You may be delving into more creative things or entrepreneurial things with the South Node in the fifth house. But you need to become more trusting in yourself, individual, and being more assertive with your friends and trusting your emotions with them, where Venus is in your second house in the sign of Cancer, of your money, your self-awareness, self-confidence. Build that self-confidence. Your friends may even you may have a conflict, as you say, your friends may say you are this, and you definitely know for sure and certain that you are not the same as them. You may have the same uh values, may have the same likes and dislikes, but they are definitely not the same as another person. We are all individuals. We all need to learn. We are all individuals. If we were all like everyone would be, life would be, and the world would be so different, and it would be so bland, and we'd be like robots walking around, and everyone having the same uh, likes and dislikes and values, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would want to live in a world where everyone needs to wear the same thing, be like the same, be the same. Uh, I don't agree with that very much. No. So Gemini, that's what we have for you. Okay, next we're moving to Virgo. Virgo. Okay, Virgo rising. Virgo, we have Venus in your 11th house. You may feel comfortable with your friends and your social groups, your benefactors, but they may be conflict with an probably a benefactor who doesn't want to give you that money that you that the money story here. There's a square to Venus. Maybe your desire for friendship is based on some money issue here. It's also something that you owe, or a debt that you have to pay. The South Node is in your second house of finances, money. So there is a big conflict here. Maybe benefactors aren't willing to gamble on you right now because you owe so much, and you're need to deal with some issue with your money. You need to get your bank accounts in check. Although actually Virgo, I'm really surprised about that, because you're usually very organized, but we will see what we have in store for you when I do the Celtic cross for all mutable signs. And I see that Sirius is in the 5th house of entrepreneurial pursuits, creativity, or even children. It's opposing Venus. It's squaring the nodes too. So yeah, there may be problems with you may have to deal with you may be going out with friends, but there could be problems with money and things like that. Okay. So we have a jumper that jumped right out of the deck. We have futility. So futility. Let's see. I want to look. Well, futility, a quality of being futile, ineffective, and useless. Well, I hope you don't feel that way. I hope you don't feel useless, ineffective, or any of those things right now. But that's the card we got. And then I'm going to pull one other. So there's money going at, yeah, the king, the knight of discs. We have the 10 of swords. We have the knight of swords. We have the 4 of pentacles. Ooh, power. And the friends near present. There may be worry. 5 of pentacles. So there's something you're worried about. Mutable signs, yes. Maybe money issues. So this is for Virgo. And then Pisces would be the same thing. Pisces rising. We have, if Pisces were on the, but let's go to, since Gemini, okay, Virgo, then we'll go to Sagittarius. And something dealing with the 5th and your 11th house also, and your 8th house of money, inheritance, something dealing with debt, paying off a debt. Maybe you'll need to pay off some debt. And then we'll move on to Pisces, which is the opposite sign of Virgo. Oops, way too much. Pisces rising. So we have, yeah, the North Node in the 2nd house. This has money to do with money too, and maybe your 5th house of entrepreneurship, creative, something having to do with creativity, or your children, an entrepreneurial endeavor you're working on right now. Personal, it's, yeah, that you're a hobby that you want to maybe bring into a full-time position right now, but money situation is probably making giving you a little conflict here at the moment. And yeah, There's power issues. There's a power struggle. Okay, yeah. Because I pulled the cards and yeah, so and we have a feeling of uselessness, futility, and then money. The Knight of Discs is covering you. There's a money situation going on. You may feel that you are in ruin with the Ten of Swords. Yeah. We have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, there's a lot of communication going on about money issues right now, power struggle, the four of pentacles here. So yeah, there may be a power struggle and worry, the Five of Pentacles. Worry. Yeah, when you're worrying about money, worrying about where you're going to pay or get your next how are you going to pay for things, where are you going, where your money's coming from. So but we have the virtue. You keep your virtue, mutable signs, and all will be well. This is Three of Wands. Take some power back and you will be virtuous. And then let there be known that you have a decision to make. We have the Lover's card here. We have to make a decision. This could also be that a partner could help you, a business partner, a spouse can help in some way. And then there's Valor. There's the Seven of Wands. Some more passion, more energy. This is a very Mars. Since Mars is here in the corner, that's the glyph for Mars. Take some action with the Earth, Mars in the sign of Taurus is going to bring a lot of action and to this situation of yours. You need to do something constructive. And then we have the Queen of Cups. All your emotions will be, you will take everything into consideration in a practical, emotional, mature way with the Queen of Cups here. There's power struggle for sure, but they also worry. There's also worry here for some of you, where you may be looking for a job. Some of you may have lost a job. You will be just take that Mars energy and use it constructively. Mars in the Earth sign of Taurus. Use it in a materialistic way. I know some of you mutable signs do not like to be thinking of the material side of life, especially you Sagittarians and Pisces out there. Geminis sometimes too. And Virgo, you're more practical. And but if there is a power struggle that you're feeling power struggle in any capacity of your life, that Mars energy will definitely be trining the Virgo energy. And it will sextile the Pisces energy. It will square, no, it'll be an aversion to Gemini because its next sign, Taurus is next to Gemini. So you won't feel that energy at all. Just know that you need to do something. There will be power struggles, and you may not know where it's coming from. Just there's this, it'll make it push you to make a decision to how should I go about this energy, and yes. Okay, and your blessing card, which I took from the Universal Rider Waite deck, is the Queen of Wands. So there's going to be definitely some practical, some passionate action taken here. Some, this is a Leo energy, I believe. Yes. So be in show initiative, be that independent person I know you all can be, especially Sagittarius. This is great for you. That's a fellow fire sign. Maybe a fire sign will help you, or maybe a fire sign may help you here for the mutable signs. And trust in yourself. Trust in your leadership skills, that you are the leader. You have, yes, because Aries is the fire sign also. So make that passionate plea to bring the fire to you. Passion, drive. Mars will bring that drive to most of us to get to move ahead. But yeah, actually, surprised no chariots have come into the mix here. Well, we are in Cancer season, but which is the chariot. So be the chariot, Cancer energy. Forge through the difficulty to be that bring leadership into your life. And to show your individual side. Leo, like a Leo, is very proud and very bold and decisive, loyal sometimes, could be childlike, but Gemini, yes, you are also childlike too. Bring out that childlike, playful side that Leo is also. Leo loves to be creative. Be more creative in ways that you want to make money. That's a good advice from me, and for what this energy in the sky is going to do for the next 2 weeks. Well, I'm Stephen the Jupiterian with a message for all the mutable signs out there. Trust your own abilities, be yourself, and try not to be someone you're not. If you don't, it's a great way to learn who you are, what you want to accomplish, what do you want to be in this world, possibly. Maybe there's a big change in the way you deal with money. There will be a big change in the way we deal with money. So with that, I'm ending this. I'm Stephen the Jupiterian once again, and thank you for watching, and have a great and blessed week. I love and appreciate you all, and thank you for watching. Bye.